us to do that, not the best way, but under the circumstances. Because normally, if we were in person, we would throw an ostentatious, embarrassing retirement thing for you. And you can't swarm out of it. So, Sue, keep him hostage somewhere, wherever you are. I think she's guarding the door or something. So I just want to welcome Michael and his family to this because this may be the opportunity that we really get with the students and the department as a whole to really, and I got to get through this without being too emotional either. And I've already, shared some of my sentiments to Michael directly, but I think I can speak as for our entire department that the impact that you've had on all of us is really just immeasurable. And I don't know if we could ever truly express and articulate how much you have meant to each of us, personally and professionally. I can just say, and I've shared this with Michael already, that whether he wants to take credit for it or not, I don't know if he does sometimes, but so much of how I do things professionally and personally, I'm so inspired by how he conducts himself. Especially when there's that side of me that I call it the inner Michael Brent saying, is this really what we should be doing? Shouldn't we really be pushing back a little bit? So I happily carry the inner Michael Brent voice. Every time I'm pushing back, every time I'm saying, let's tussle with the administration on this, I know I'm inspired by Michael Brent. And that's, but the other end is I think Michael, more than anyone, I think there's just no way to express how much we admire the way you engage students and your dedication to intellectual inquiry, critical thinking. I think you set the bar so high for all of us, personally and professionally. And I wish we could do this in person, but we can't. So I want to just especially give a big thanks to Tacey because the department put together a memory book in honor of your retirement. And it's really not retirement, it's really more wishing you well in the next part of your life because you have earned the right to enjoy the rest of your life. Even more so. And we want, so I'm going to do a screen share and just, I hope you can see this. So Michael, we're going to have this bound and sent to you as well, but we did Tacey especially put together memory. And I want to thank everyone who submitted contribution and entries. So I'm just going to do a quick. So it's entries from us as a department, from your colleagues. I know mine was very long, so I apologize, but I have a lot to say to you. Wait till you get your end of the year one, and all your friends like David Marcy, Randy Tolan as well, and from your current students and former students. We just wanted to find a way to express, since we can't do it in person, and for you to have this memory. And, if you have maybe, feeling like, hey, do they still remember me? I want you to read this back and say, you have a legacy with us, whether you like it or not. You've made such a positive impact on it. And we were so pleased, too, because your family was able to contribute some really wonderful, heartfelt sentiments about you. So are there waterworks coming yet, Michael? Are you feeling them?
There are. I'm putting out my screen.
So everyone's going to get a copy of this. I just want to say, but I just wanted to run through it. And again, your family has so graciously contributed some, and I want to thank Sue for being my partner in crime in this as well.
Oh dear.
So I know it's probably not good that we have each other's email addresses, Michael. So I just wanted to let you know, and also for your family. And I sent this to Sue, who can also pass along to your other members of your family. But again, we're going to have this bound for you, but I just wanted to share it now. And just, again, use it as an opportunity to say, thank you. We love you. We will miss you, but you will never be forgotten. You will always be a part of this department. But although CLU is a dry campus, my house is not. So, I don't know about this. I don't know if you are a red or white wine person. So I brought both. I even have my stash of hard liquor, so I didn't too much to transport down to my guest house here. So I have a nice bottle of Chardonnay from France, and then I have a nice bottle of Cab as well. So Let me know which one you prefer, and I'll drink the other one. But we just want, and so I actually would just like to open up to any students or anybody on here who maybe wants to say a few words. We have 11 minutes, and Michael, we are going to make you listen to us for at least 11 minutes, praise you in a very uncomfortable way. And I have to say, I would be mortified in your position, but I'm not. So unmute yourselves, and whoever would like to say any words to Mike. So Michael, just a heartfelt thank you. I will miss you, and you will still always be a big part of my life, whether you're physically at CLU or not. So thank you.
Thank you so much. How very kind of you. I am on the verge of tears, and that doesn't happen to me often. I really, really appreciate all of that. And I'm embarrassed, and I would like to just take my video off, but thank you. Thank you all so very much. I really appreciate it.
So colleagues, or anyone like to add anything?
Man, that's a hard act to follow, Hako, because
the booze, right? The liquor.
Did you get started beforehand, or is that what you meant?
No, I mean, I'll have some limoncello after this.
I can't say anything better than Hako has. I just want to thank you so much, Michael, because, I don't know how many of you know that, Michael was dean of the college, and he hired, I think, both Hako and I. And
I wouldn't be here without Michael.
Period. No, neither would I. And Michael's one of the few people that and now that I'm an old man, he hired me as a middle-aged man, and now I'm like an older person. But I've encountered very few people in my life that when they were in a position of power to do things, they did it to empower others. They genuinely did it because they believed. You believe in your colleagues, and you put lots of the people at this university in positions where they could also influence students. So I mean, it's kind of like that. It's like kudzu, you've kind of spread your love and positive regard for other people around, and it's just I just have a lot of love and admiration for you, and I know we don't get to say it as much to our colleagues, but it's just I'm really grateful for you for what you've done for me in my life and my family, and what you've done for so many other students on this campus. And yeah, just like Hako says, you're a model for both of us. I mean, I think for both of us, we're both really gratified to have had you, and Greg too. Your time's coming, Greg.
I had to write a 30-year entry for Greg, so Greg already is going to read about that.
Yours is coming, Greg. We're getting that one ready, but whenever you're ready. But yeah, so we're just like, yeah, words can't put, I can't express it in words how grateful I am. So, and I know a lot of students share my views.
I'll weigh in on that too, just as a former student and now colleague. You were an enormous inspiration in me pursuing my PhD. I even studied political theory as a subfield, and now being on the other side of the desk and, saying farewell or, for so long or just for a minute, in this capacity is truly mind-blowing to me. It's very surreal. What you've taught all of us. I hope in my practice there are parts of the feedback and the kindness and the interactions that we had that so inspired me. I hope parts of that come through in my own teaching. And I know as students, I can't speak for all of us, but maybe some of us as students are enormously grateful for you.
Thank you so much. Okay. All right.
Well, Michael,
I love you all. I love you all.
There's 7 more minutes, Michael.
I can't do it.
Stacey wants to say something, Michael. Stacey wants to say something.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So putting together this memory book, I got really emotional because I'm upset that you're leaving before I graduate, but I know it's going to be super fun for you. It dawned on me after I had already written my portion for you that when I had done the admitted student tour, you had actually been presenting here for a talk for the political science department, and you actually inspired me even more so to be going into political science. So I want to thank you so much because you've helped me grow on my writing, the way I think, and you've helped foster that for me, and I'm just so grateful. And sad to see you go, but I know you're going to have so much fun with your retirement.
I'm hoping to, for sure. You're all invited wherever we are in Europe, whenever we get there, whenever we're able to go. Thank you, Tacey, and thank you all. Okay, now thank you all, and thank you, and I love you all.
Michael, I'm co-host now.
No.
Sue, would you like to add anything, or anyone from Michael's family? Since this is you really don't have the same opportunity to meet all of us. But is there anything you would like to share or use this? So Sue, or
I've gotten to be on the listening end to Michael's lectures, both via the Oxford program and here on Zoom. And I have to tell you, he's talking and I'm listening to the students reply, and I'm in the other room learning. So cheers to Michael, who teaches us all to look at the world in a broader way and in a more critical way and a more compassionate way. So here's to Michael Brent for the good hard work and teaching all of us. And he's a blast. He's far more fun than you would ever get to see, but he is a blast. And I hope that we get to take him around the world a few times.
There we go. And you can have a lecture anytime. No.
I'd like to say something. I'm Michael's older brother, one of his older brothers, Armand. And I just want to say that the way Michael is as a teacher, and I sort of consider him a teacher's teacher, is the same way he is as a brother. It's kind of a brother's brother. He's kind, he's thoughtful, he's funny. He's always there and always supportive. And I just couldn't be happier for him as he enters this new chapter. And I just want to say a very heartfelt congratulations, and I love you.
I love you too, Armand. Thank you.
So I am Michael's oldest brother, and even though I am his oldest brother, I want to say that I look up to him for the brilliance of his teaching, for the kindness of his character, and his willingness to pitch in and help anyone that he can, who comes across his way, who needs help and needs concern and compassion. I think he has been an inspiration, definitely for me, and obviously for so many other people who are here and who can't be here. So Michael, we love you very much, and best wishes for the future, and congratulations on a wonderful career at CLU.
Thank you, Steve. That's very sweet of you.
All right.
I'll always look up to you. You'll always be older, which is
And I'm Michelle, Steve's wife, and Michael's sister-in-law, and Sue's sister-in-law. And I just want to do what was said, but both you and Sue have been incredibly generous. And as teachers ourselves, a teacher myself, I really have admired your ability to inspire so many people and touch them so deeply. So may you enjoy the next part of your journey, and don't journey too far though.
yeah. I'm looking forward to the next 50 years.
Congratulations, Lily.
Okay. All right, now Hako, are we done here?
Listen, I had to go talk in front of the chapel 2 years ago. So, no, Michael, again, just to round it up, thank you. We're going to miss you, but you will always be with us. And, you always have a home back in this family. So please don't ever forget that. And so it is so much honor, gratitude, and privilege that we say thank you, well wishes, and we are so excited for this next part of your life as you go on this next part of your journey. So
always be part of my life and the best part of my life and my memories. So thank you all very much, and we'll see you in France.
Take care. Thank you, Sue, for helping me, and Tacey. Thank you, and Tacey. Thank you again. Well, that brings a close to
everyone.
Bye. Take care.
Bye. Bye.